What's going on, guys? Buy More Beats here. I just want to give you one little tip. One thing that I like to do also on top of my keto is, primarily when I get hungry, I'll use dental floss. And I'll floss a lot, because what it does is it kind of makes my teeth a little bit sore. I'll floss a lot, even until like they're bleeding and just spitting out blood. Because in my mind, and I've Googled it, that it's not a negative thing to have blood when you floss. I mean, all you're doing is you're strengthening the gums. You know, if your gums are bleeding when you floss, it's because they're weak, you know. And so when I do it, I like to see the blood. I grew up kind of rough, can't you tell? So when I see the blood, I know that there's getting better circulation. It's strengthening the gums. My oral hygiene is tightening up. And especially if you eat carbs, which could be depending on the glycemic index of those carbs, because sugar hits your bloodstream much faster than bread or pasta, cookies, cakes, or waffles. They're a different level of absorption speed, glycemic index. You should Google that. But when you eat primarily fat and meat, and you start getting rid of those carbs, cookies, pastas, waffles, breads, cakes, your teeth won't get plaque. You literally will quit building plaque on your teeth, and your oral hygiene will tighten up really good, and your teeth will start to get really white, and they'll never get plaque, and they'll feel great. But one of the things, when I start to get hungry, as I'm going back into, getting away from the carbs, I have to take in more salt. I have to literally put salt in a cup with some cream of tartar, which is your potassium, because in the cell, you have a potassium pump. Your nervous system is electricity. To tighten and contract, you need the potassium. To relax, you need the magnesium. Those are two electrolytes. But the biggest one is sodium. So you need more salt, especially when you cut those carbs out. And you'll quit feeling fatigued. You'll quit getting the headache. You'll quit feeling sick. You'll be able to, your nervous system will be able to fire electricity properly, because you have the right amount of electrolytes that you need. See, the thing people don't realize is when they cut out carbohydrates, they lose all their water. Okay, because 1 gram of carb bonds and holds 4 grams of water. So think about it. 1 gram of carb, 1 gram of weight, 1 gram holds 4 times that weight in water. So when you cut the carbs out, you piss out all your water with your electrolytes in it. And then you start to feel fatigued and you go, oh, I can't live without carbs. But it's because you're not comprehending you just lost all your electrolytes. Your nervous system isn't firing. Your brain is your nervous system. The brain doesn't stop in the neck. It goes down the spinal cord and it shoots into your organs and wraps around all of your viscera. You know, when you say you're listening to your gut, you're listening to your intuition, you have more connections on the bottom half of your neck than you do on the top half of your neck. There's more connections down here than there is up here. So I always separate with my 4.5-year-old. I tell him, your tongue likes it, but your belly doesn't, because they're two different things. They want two different things. People who walk around listening to their tongue, it'll get them killed. Eventually, slowly, maybe they're obese and they have a heart attack. In my opinion, their tongue got them killed. Maybe they're running from a bear, some random hunting trip encounter. I'm from Alaska, so excuse me. That scenario does exist. And they get mauled because they weren't in regular shape. If they ate the proper foods, their body would just naturally lean out. Their tongue got them killed. You weren't prepared. You weren't prepared for what life could throw at you. Or you ate yourself into disease and died from that. Anyways, guys, I hope that helps. If you want, you can find me on Snapchat. It is LDizzle1990. I'm an IT technician, so in technical speak, that is Lima, Delta, India, Zebra, Uniform, Lima, 1990. Peace!